Let's move on. We got Toni Storm and Ruby Soho with Saraya versus Shida and Britt Baker. This was a grudge match, for real, because last week the good guys got over on the heels, the Outcasts. They got spray painted and beat up and humiliated. So this was a chance for the heels to get something back. A lot of Saraya interference, and in the end, Toni Storm spray paints Britt Baker and pile drives her for the win. And then there were two more segments that had to do with this angle. There was a video review that showed how Jamie Hayter got injured. And then there was a backstage interview with Toni Storm, who was all fired up and challenging Jamie Hayter to a title match at the pay-per-view. So I got thoughts on this match and the promo, but I'll go with you guys first. Vlad, anything?
Okay.
You don't have to use the whole minute if you don't want to, you know?
No. I'll just say that, I said before that, I was hoping that this would be the segment, the angle that you'd skip when you said that you're going to skip one of the segments. I am really down and not feeling anything that's going on with the women in AEW. I mean, individually, some of them are pretty good, like they're okay. But this whole feud, I said, has been nonsensical and silly from the get-go. I mean, I know they want to be taken seriously, and I know all that stuff. You know, they're trying to take pride in some of their work. I don't know where the disconnect is between me and these angles, but it's just not happening for me, man. It's just not. I'm not feeling it. Some of them are solid. Some of them are okay, as far as individual characters, like Britt, Jamie Hayter, who's injured. I don't know if I'm guessing it's a legit injury. I don't know. Toni Storm is kind of good. Otherwise, this thing's a disaster, honestly. So I'll leave it at that, man. Let's leave it at that.
Robert, did you catch any of this, or were you sleeping?
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep this very brief. This is not one of the segments that I fell asleep, that I was asleep on, but I wish I was. That's it.
All right.
Well, that's fair.
Well, let me say, I completely disagree with both of you. First of all, the match, I think this was one of the better women's matches I've seen. If you start when they started going home, and you cut out everything else that was in this feud and just start there, I thought this was pretty good. It was worked well with the interference. Finally, they had some good timing with the referee. I thought it was exciting. I thought the ending of this match was good and solid. Some of the best women's stuff I've seen on AEW. And then also, I can't believe you guys wouldn't say anything positive about Toni Storm's promo, because she was jacked up, fired up. Watch this promo again. I think this was as textbook as a promo can be. I can't say anything bad about this promo. This Jamie Hayter Toni Storm promo challenging Jamie Hayter. I thought it was really good, really good.
That was about as animated as I've ever seen her, or that I can remember.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude, totally.
If you want to talk about the promo, then yeah, that was fine. But I was thinking more so the match. I don't know. For me, the women's division in WWE is like so much better. So I'm used to that, standard. I don't think AEW matches up well with WWE's women's division. So I don't know.
Well, of course not. In that case, yes, I agree with you. But I thought this was better than most women's segments in AEW. Personally, okay. I mean, maybe you guys just are so down on them that you kind of just don't pay attention to it anymore. But all right, let's move on.